Now let's see the parts of the skeleton. So some important components of our skeletal system are the skull, backbone, rib cage, and limbs and girdles. So we'll study each one of them one by one, and I'll start with the skull. The skull, it is the bony structure of the head that surrounds the brain and it gives shape to the head. The skull is made up of total 22 bones. So the skull is made up of 22 bones. The round part, this round part of the skull holds the brain and it is called the cranium. So the round part of the skull which holds the brain is called the cranium. The cranium is made up of 8 bones. Cranium is made up of 8 bones. The face, including the lower jaw, it consists of 14 bones. There are also 3 tiny bones in each ear and 1 single bone in the throat. So the function of the skull is to provide protection for the brain and the organs such as eyes, ears and nose. See the facts. All the bones of the skull are fixed and immovable except the lower jaw. You can move your lower jaw and see that's the only one thing which can move in the skull. So all the bones of the skull are fixed and immovable except the lower jaw. The jaw bones bear teeth, but teeth are not bones. Now let's see the second part, that is the rib cage. The rib cage or chest, it consists of 25 bones in all. 1 breastbone, that is the sternum. So this is a breastbone which is called sternum. 12 sets of ribs. These are the 12 sets of ribs, that is 24 ribs in all. Now 10 pairs of the ribs are attached to the sternum. You can see in this figure that 10 pairs are attached to the sternum. And in the front and backbone at the back, last 2 pairs, these last 2 pairs, they are called the floating ribs as they are not attached to the sternum. These 24 bones, they form a protective cage which helps in protecting internal organs like heart and lungs. So I repeat that rib cage consists of 25 bones, 1 breastbone which is called sternum, 12 sets of ribs, that is 24 ribs, out of which 10 pairs of ribs are attached to the sternum in the front and backbone at the back, while last 2 pairs are called floating ribs as they are not attached. And all this form a protective cage which helps in protecting internal organs like heart and lungs. Students, up till now we have studied about the skeletal system, its definition, its functions, and then we have started with the parts of skeleton. So in that we have already covered the skull and the rib cage, and now we are going to study about the backbone. So you see in the figure the backbone. The backbone is also called as vertebral column or the spine. The skull is attached to the backbone. You can see it's a long bony structure. It is made up of 33 bones which are also known as vertebrae. They are stacked on each other. You can see in this figure, they are stacked on each other with the support of invertebral discs. I repeat, they are stacked on each other with the support of invertebral disc. Please remember the backbone has movable joints. As it has movable joints, it enables us to bend and twist easily. So that's why we can bend and twist. Now the functions of backbone are, it provides support for the body and it protects the delicate spinal cord. I repeat the functions of backbone. It provides support for the body and it protects the delicate spinal cord. Now we are going to study about other bones, that is limbs and girdles, upper limbs and shoulder girdle. So please remember there are 2 collar bones and 2 shoulder bones forming shoulder girdle. Now shoulder girdle, it joins the upper limbs to the spine. So you can see it joins this upper limb to the spine. Now each arm consists of 1 upper bone and 2 lower arm bones. There are 8 bones in the wrist. So there are 8 bones in the wrist. The palm of each hand is made up of 5 bones, and 14 bones make the fingers of a hand. The upper bone or the upper arm is called humerus, and it is joined to the 2 bones of lower arm at the elbow. I repeat, the upper arm is called humerus and is joined to the 2 bones of the lower arm at the elbow. Now the next part is lower limbs and hip girdle. The hip girdle is made up of 3 bones fused to form a single bone. So the hip girdle is made up of 3 bones which are fused to form a single bone. There are 2 hip bones, that is the girdles. The 2 hip bones connect the spine. So they connect the spine with the lower limbs. The urinary bladder lies inside the hip girdle. So the hip girdles actually protect the urinary bladder. Each leg, so you can see here, each leg has 1 thigh bone, 1 kneecap and a shin bone. The shin bone is the larger and stronger of the 2 bones. The kneecap is a thick round bone which you can feel on your knee. So you can touch your knee and feel it. It protects our knee joint from getting hurt or damaged. There are 7 bones in each ankle and 19 bones in each foot. Now please remember, an adult's body is made up of 206 bones, and these long bones, they are filled with bone marrow. The thigh bone, that is the femur, is the longest and strongest bone in our body. The smallest bone is stapes, which is present in our ears, and mandible is the hardest bone which forms the lower jaw. Now we have finished the different parts of the skeleton. I would like to request you people to fill checkpoint 1, that is fill in the blanks given on page number 33. So before we go further, I want you to fill this and then we'll go further. Hi kids, up till now we have studied in the skeletal and muscular system the definition of skeleton, the functions of skeletal system, different parts of skeleton, that is we have studied about the skull, the rib cage, the backbone and the girdles. Now we have to fill in the blanks given on page 33, that is checkpoint 1. So whenever the book is available to you, you can fill in the blanks, but let's revise once what we have studied and whether we retain this knowledge. So the first blank says there are dash bones in an adult body. So as we have studied, we know there are 206 bones in the adult body. Now the second one, the urinary bladder lies inside the dash. The urinary bladder lies inside the hip girdle. So yes, it lies inside the hip girdle, or the hip girdle protects the urinary bladder. The third one says the 12 pairs of bones in the chest form the dash which protects the hearts and lungs. So the 12 pairs of bones in the chest form the rib cage. So it forms the rib cage which protects the heart and lungs. The fourth one is dash is a spongy tissue inside the bones which produces red blood cells. So dash is a spongy tissue inside the bones which produces red blood cells. It is none other than the bone marrow. So the bone marrow is a spongy tissue inside the bones which produces red blood cells. Now the fifth one says dash is long bony structure that provides support for the body. So dash is a long bony structure that provides support for the body. It is none other than the backbone. The backbone, it is a long bony structure that provides support for the body. The sixth one is dash protects our knee joint from getting hurt or damaged. So if you see the knee joint, it is kneecap. The kneecap protects our knee joint from getting hurt or damaged. So these are the 6 fill in the blanks given in checkpoint 1 on page 33, and we have filled them. We have almost finished with the skeletal system and we'll start with the next one. Thank you kids.